Hey, how's it going, guys? Jackson here with Toasted DIY, and today we're taking a look at the newest Sig P365X. In case you're wondering what exactly is the P365X, because I feel like pretty much everybody knows about the P365 if you're into firearms, especially subcompact ones like this that are concealable. Basically, the P365X is basically in between the P365 and the P365XL. So the XL, you know, is definitely a cool version of the P365 because it's definitely more range compatible. I believe that it holds 12+1 and also comes with like a 15 extended +1. So basically, the reason this gun's in between them is solely based on size, because aside from that, all of the P365s are very similar guns. This one just shares the same handle width and length that the P365XL has, but then it shares the same slide and barrel that the standard P365, you know, compact version holds. So basically with this one, you get a much wider grip where you can actually fit all 3 fingers on. It has a nice little notch cut out for your pointer finger as well. And then you do get the shorter slide, which makes it a lot more easy if you're doing concealed carry. You can see on mine, the only mod that I've done is just added this Techniclip. These are actually pretty cool. It's basically if you don't like having a holster on you, this acts as one. It basically just keeps it in your waistband tucked in. So it definitely is a useful thing to have. They're around 30 bucks, and I'll put one in the link in the description down below, but they do work with the P365X. They're a major pain to get in, and I will actually show you guys in this video like what you have to do to get into it. I'm not gonna like take it apart again because like I said, it's a huge pain, and there's already some videos online on how to do it. A really awesome gun. Yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, you do get a 12 round magazine. Of course, you can do +1 in the chamber. Now, another thing that makes this one a little bit more fun is this actually has the Romeo Red Dot Sight on it, and this actually came with it. So this is like a factory model. So this is the P365X, I believe, like RZ or something along those lines, and you know, basically stands for Romeo 0. So you can buy the gun without the sight, and I think it ends up being a little over $500 or $600, and then with the sight it's like $750, I believe. So definitely a really good deal for this sight because this is one of the motion activated sights. I think you guys can probably see the dot. It definitely looks a lot more dim on camera, but you can change the brightness and everything. Right now we're in a very bright area. It came zeroed in from the factory too. Like I have not you know, done any of the adjustments on it, but you can see it just comes with an Allen wrench, and all that stuff's included in the box, as well as an extra magazine, a safety lock, and a few other things. And the box is actually really nice too. So real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys exactly what it takes to get your actual slide off to be able to attach this Techniclip, because basically you have to get rid of the backing plate and put the one thing glued on. But the good news is you don't need to break anything, you don't need to drill anything, it just goes right in. So first things first with gun safety, always check and make sure that your chamber is clear. And what we can do just to be safe is cycle it a few times, and you can see we're clear. We don't have a clip in either. Always make sure the clip is out. So basically what you need to do is you need to lock the slide all the way back. So to do that, make sure my camera stays on here, we're going to pull the slide back and then push up on this little slide lock here, and then you're going to take this and go all the way down. So I just took that from a basically horizontal position and made it straight down like vertically. And now when we release the slide, so you can just press your slide lock or pull the slide back if you need to, this should just slide right off like so. And I will actually slide this all the way off for you guys. I actually just oiled this too. I haven't really shot it much. I think I've maybe put like 100 rounds or so through it, but you can see it's very, very nicely oiled right now. And cleaned as well, but basically that little butt right there that takes the 2 screws slides out, but to get it out, there's this tiny little clip right here. And I'm gonna take a knife, a little like box cutter, to kind of help pinpoint exactly what you're taking out. I don't know how well you guys would see this, but this right here needs to slide over to the left, and then it needs to come back. It's really difficult, if I'm being fully honest. Like, it almost is easier with 2 people. I managed to do it by myself, but it took me a lot of trial and error. There also was not a video on this exact Sig. They were all like the P365 or like the XL. Now to get this back on, we'd basically just take the slide, And then we're going to lock it again. And actually it just automatically pushed back up. I forgot that it even did that. But yeah, that's one of the really nice parts about this gun is the takedown on it is really easy. I like that it actually has just a little latch and lever right there, because a lot of times you have like a pin that you have to push out or they have to get in a certain spot. You don't have to pull the trigger or anything like that, which definitely helps with just safety concerns, because a lot of times to get the slide off, you know, you have to have the trigger pulled in, which I'm obviously not a huge fan of. I don't think anyone really is, but yeah, this is just definitely a wonderful gun. And just like always, of course I have video of shooting it at a closed range. I think I'm gonna see if I have any videos of it shooting some of the nicer, you know, just brass ammo. But I'm glad that it's cycled every single time. I've not had this jam up or give me a single issue one time whatsoever. I will say, with these new clips, and this isn't a bad thing, but they are very, very hard to load. The springs in this magazine are extremely stiff, which, like I said, is not a bad thing. I mean, it's just a high quality spring, and also it can fit a lot in it, but I think I've only managed to actually load like 10 or so in there, because I haven't used a speed loader to actually really help push it down. I'm just using my thumb, and it gets to the point where it's just like painful, so it's like, okay, that's enough of that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like, and we'll see you guys in the next one.